So can you get to 4,000 cups by just sniping? I mean, that sounds like a total joke and nevertheless an impossible thing to do. So today I'm going to be showing you how to get to 4,000 cups by sniping with my knowledge or, you know, my experience in high Champions League, because I know what goes on and what doesn't up there. So today, as I said, I'm going to be showing you how to get 4,000 cups by simply tunnel sniping. Alright, so you might be saying, well, HaVoC, why doesn't everybody trophy push and, you know, snipe to 4,000 cups? You know, it seems easy, it sounds easy, but of course you need time. So why doesn't everybody do that? So first of all, you just said it right there. You need time and you need patience. Now, tunnel sniping, you most likely won't get 30 cups from a snipe because that's just not how it works. I mean, maybe you can get, let's say 20 cups if you snipe in Bronze League, you know. Get that? So, you know, in Champions League is not so, you know, easy. So today I'm going to be showing you numbers, a lot of numbers, because this is mostly a commentary, not a, you know, live gameplay, you know, hee haha, you know, all that stuff. So, you know, sniping, today I'm going to show you how to snipe. So I don't have to show you how to snipe because you know how to snipe and you just want to know how to snipe to 4,000 cups because it's not an easy task. So I just want to say before we get into this video, well, yeah, the actual video, 4,000 cups is not easy. Note that I have a series called Rating to 4,000 Cups, and the reason why I don't snipe, as I said, is because I don't have patience and time, and, you know, GOWIPE, GOWIWI, all that stuff is my passion, and I like to get to a certain cup amount with, it has to have golems in it. So, yep, today I'm going to be talking about how to get to 4,000 cups by tunnel sniping, which I said that like 3 times. So the first thing you're wondering is how many cups am I expecting? Like, how many cups are going to be coming in? How many is a bad day? How is a good day? So, based on my calculations, you know, I did some calculations. I said I had a lot of numbers if I didn't tell you guys. Generally, you should be getting 25 to 30 cups a day, depending on where you at. Now, if you're almost at 4,000 cups, you may get a little bit lower than that, but that shouldn't be a problem with these calculations I still have because it should be accurate. So, I mean, of course, it's not the same thing, but it should be, you know, kind of average. So that is with boosting heroes, because you might, I mean, a lot of people tunnel snipe with heroes. So if you don't want to use heroes, then you don't really have to boost your archers or anything, but be aware. Well, I'll tell you guys later. I mean, troll bases, so be aware of that. So, you know, how many are you expecting in a week now? So, in a week, I would say you should be expecting 200 cups a week. Now, that's a little bit hard to believe, right? Yeah, it actually is. So, the reason why it's hard to believe is because you're going to be losing defenses and you're going to be losing attacks. You're not, like, in God mode or anything. So, in average, and I'm going to say average in every single number because it is average, you're going to be losing an average 80 cups a week in defenses. Now, sadly, there's no way to stop this. Now, you cannot, like, pause a button or something because there's no way to stop defenses, you know? You just can't skip it. And that's one of the steps that you have to take. And you're going to be losing 80 cups a week. Like, it should be, well, it might be less and it might be more because sometimes, you know, you'll lose, like, 1 cup. So, it might be less, you know, but that's considering the fact that you might be losing 10 cups a day. That's kind of like what I'm aiming for here. So now you might be losing as well 25 cups and losing a raid. Now you should only be losing a raid 1 time a week. I don't really find a way that you should be losing, let's say 60 cups a week from losing an attack. Now, there's not a lot of people that put Teslas around their town hall or Expos or their clan castle next to it. So you shouldn't see a problem with that. Now, that's called trolling. Now, I'm particularly doing that, you know, because I'm different. So, I mean, there's not a lot of things like that in Champions League because people want people to get their town hall only. And if they try to get the 2 stars, they need their Teslas to defend their base. So, if you put your Teslas next to your town hall, your base is vulnerable for another 2 star. So, Champions players don't do that. So, you might not be seeing that all the time. I mean, me personally, I only see about let's say a Tesla outside. You know, that doesn't really matter, a Tesla. So, and I only see that like what, let's say 3 times, 2 times a week, and most of the time I win those. So you're only expected to lose 1 cup. I mean, not 1 cup, 1 raid, 25 cups in 1 week from just failing a raid. So, I mean, talent snipes are really easy. You shouldn't be failing them whatsoever. So, yeah. So, now what is the average you should be getting in a week in total? Now, this should lead you to 70 cups to 90 cups. It can be lower. It can be more because it all depends on where are you in trophies. So if you're like in 3200, you might be getting way more than that. And if you're in like say 3900, you might be getting less than that. So 80 cups a week is not actually so bad compared to, you know, I don't know. So most of the time, I mean, I could get 80 cups in 1 day if I get lucky enough to get, you know, I'm pointing over there because my tablet's over there, iPad, and Clash of Clans is open. Not really, but if I get lucky to find like 3 whales, 30 cups each, then I could get 90 cups in 1 day. But it doesn't happen every day, and sniping, it should take you a week to do that. So now it comes to the part. Well, now we're finished with the trophies. Now that's what you're gonna be expecting when you're what do you call it? Town hall sniping. That tie-in cups. Now comes to the time where, what do you do with defense? Are you gonna be getting 2-star, 3-star? What are you gonna be expecting? So, as a Town Hall 10, I recommend you to actually do the opposite of what you're attacking, and it is to do a troll base for Town Hall 9 to 10. So, if you guys can see, I'll show you my base in a second. Well, right here, this is my base, and I put this because the attacker will realize that there is a lot of defenses protecting the Town Hall. He's like, uh-oh, this is not so good. So he will use his heroes. He will use his P.E.K.K.A.s. He will use free spells, rage, lightnings to take your Town Hall. And he will use too many stuff. And when it's left to attack the whole base, he can't because he doesn't really have enough troops. Now, he might just attack, you know, the rest of the base because he's mad at you, just to take your loot, but he won't get the 50% because trust me, I got attacked. I'll show you guys a replay. It should be streaming right now. You guys should be seeing it because I'm not actually planned the gameplay yet. So you guys will see it in a second or somewhere around in this video. So yep. Now for Town Hall 9, I recommend you to put your Town Hall outside, and that's it. If you put your Town Hall outside and with Teslas, we're gonna get mad and we're gonna just trash your base. So be nice, just leave your Town Hall aside, and that's it. Because most likely, if we see a Town Hall 9, you're only worth 1 cup. So we only need to take your Town Hall, and that's pretty much it. The loot bonus is enough to fulfill, you know, whatever loot we needed. Because most likely, if you're Town Hall 9 in Champions League, you don't even have loot. So be aware. Do not try to defend your base by putting your Town Hall inside if you're a Town Hall 9, because it just won't work. Yeah, I mean, it won't work. So just put your Town Hall aside. I've seen a lot of Town Hall 9s in Champions League, and all I do is snipe them because there's no reason to get the whole base if I'm just getting 1 cup either way. So be sure, keep that in mind, take that into consideration, because it is something that you have to, you know, you have to remember. So now if you're Town Hall 8, well, if you set yourself to get to 4,000 cups by sniping as a Town Hall 8, it might be a little bit hard, and it might take you double the time as a Town Hall 9 or 10. Well, actually, it might take a Town Hall 10 easier. Town Hall 10, you get there smoothly. I mean, you'll snipe, lose a defense once in a while, snipe, and you get to 4,000 cups. Now, Town Hall 9 will be most likely the same thing, just that you'll be losing a lot in defense. And, well, not a lot necessarily. And then Town Hall 8, well, it only takes like, what, a golem to trash your base. So a lot of people are going to go for the 50%, 100%, just because they want to. And trust me, if I see a Town Hall 8, I will Town Hall snipe it. You know, that's my thinking. But if you're like, if your Town Hall is inside, just, you know, put it outside because you want to get sniped. Now, same thing goes for any Town Halls lower than that. Now, I don't know if you'll be sniping to 4,000 cups if you're Town Hall 3 or something. That's a little bit too crazy there. That's too much there. Because, you know, if you find, I mean, it is possible, but don't you think that's a little bit too much? So, yep, that's my guide for the Town Halls and what to do with your Town Hall. Now, my voice is a little bit fading away now. Need some water now. And I'm getting sick as well. It's snowing outside. It's too cold. And if you guys didn't notice, I have a sweater on all the time. So, yep, guys, that should be my guide on how to get to 4,000 cups with just Town Hall sniping. And I'm trying to think, you know, some tips off my head because I didn't really write tips down. All I wrote was numbers like 25 cups a day, blah, blah, blah. That's all I wrote, like 5 sentences of numbers. So, you know, I'm trying to get some tips off my mind, but they're just not coming up. So, I don't really think I think that's it. So, hope you guys enjoyed. If there is more tips, I need to let you guys know. I'll put them in annotations. I'll leave it in the comments in the description below. I'll make sure you guys see it because it is really important to know what to do in Champions League. So, that should be it, guys. Best of luck if you're trying to go for 4,000 cups. It is easy, but it takes a long time, especially if you're going from 32 to 4,000. Wow, you're gonna be 10 years old by then. Well, if you were 8 years old. So, hope you guys enjoyed. That should be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you guys think of this tutorial or guide. And yeah, so peace out, YouTube, and see you in the next one. Peace. Good luck as well. Peace out, YouTube.
Hell yeah, well that's okay. I really wanna take you back to the old days when I was 3 and my daddy loved me and he told me I could be anything I wanna be. So I took it, then I ran. My life is like a plan that I never mapped out. Now I'm trying to understand, homie.